We got a situation. And this one involves a driver hitting a pedestrian. Let's get to it.
Brandon? I was driving to work and some girl jumped in front of my car and I think I might have killed her.
Oh my God.
So you might have to grab our daughter.
Huh?
I'm on my way to get her. It's gonna be okay.
I don't know, she jumped into my car like nobody's ever seen her.
Okay. It's gonna be alright. Where are you at now? Is everybody with you?
I'm in the cop car.
You're in the cop car?
It's like I didn't see her, nobody's seen her. Everybody said she jumped in front of my car.
It's alright.
I don't know where she came from. She literally jumped in front of my car.
Okay. Oh, it's not your fault.
I think I killed somebody.
He's already got that. I'm okay with them being found in this right lane. What time is it? Do we got traffic coming in?
Who are you with?
The cop.
This the cop?
I don't know if they're gonna come up this way. I didn't know.
Shut down the ramp. Down the ward southbound.
I was just driving on the road. She just jumped out of nowhere.
So this is somebody hit by a car and they're saying they're not moving. Cab can always be wrong.
This is what I wanted it to be like. How the f*** is this?
Now, I'm going to table this thought right now because, and I'm going to revisit it later once we find out, but that just seems rather odd. Somebody just jumped in and hey, it's possible. I'm not going to sit here and act like it ain't possible, right? Somebody feeling like today is their last day want to do, you know what I mean? And they may do something like that. So we can't rule that out, but it just makes you be like, that's odd. That's all I'm saying. We're going to revisit that though.
I was just driving. Brandon,
Yeah, but I'm here.
I think I murdered her.
You don't know that for sure yet.
I don't know. Am I in trouble? They even said it. They even said she came out of nowhere. She just literally jumped in front of the vehicle.
I understand. It's okay. Just breathe. But this is an investigation, okay?
Like I'm trying to look at her to see if she not giving any signs of being drunk or alcohol, because that's what I'm looking at. First thought on my mind was alcohol involved?
This is your car, right?
Yeah, that's my car.
Were you the only one in it?
Yes, I was going to grab a friend. I was on my way to grab a friend. I was like 10 minutes away. And everybody in those cars said that she jumped out of nowhere. She literally came in front of my car. I didn't see her.
Is anybody else that witnessed it?
Yeah, the other cars, they even told me, they're like, baby girl, we didn't see her. She came out of nowhere. She hopped in front of the car.
I believe you.
She literally walked in front of the car. Did she not make it?
This started way back there.
I saw the shoes.
The shoes. Run out of evidence. And then she made it all the way over here. So, from here, you're going to have to stay with car because this will be a whole ordeal.
Well, it looks like you don't have to go to work.
Looks like I'm gonna get arrested.
Nah, fam, I'd have banged the phone down on you, bro. I'd have straight up banged the phone. You ain't just say that, fam. Like my life could be messed up right now for what just happened, what just took place, and you on here playing? I'd have banged that phone so hard.
Hold on. Hello?
Hey, I'm right here. Where you? Are you okay?
I'm in the back of a cop car. A girl jumped in front of my car.
They did what?
A girl jumped in front of my car.
Why are they locking you up?
I don't know. Some girl jumped in front of my car. Like, she literally jumped in front of my car.
So it was a hit and run.
No, because I didn't run.
Let them know that your best friend is down here. Let them see.
Where are you at?
I'm right here at the marathon.
Do you hear her?
What?
Am I
I'm
able
right here.
You're not able to leave her.
They said not to walk up, that I'm not able to leave.
Are you okay?
Yeah, some girl jumped in front of my car.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, my car's totaled, everything's totaled.
And the girl's not down there?
She's dead, I think.
Oh my God, please don't say that.
I think she's dead.
Was that an older lady?
Yeah, I didn't get a really good look at her. I really didn't look at her. So now, sadly, this is a long waiting game because they're getting ready to call everybody in. Detectives, traffic unit, they're all come in and take this over.
Bro.
Was it that kind of bad of an impact?
Yeah, like my whole airbags went off and everything.
I have the driver.
Yeah, because I put the driver in your
Wasn't
car.
there a girl standing over there?
This is my rider.
Oh.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
never mind. I'm like, was she a witness? My bad.
Yeah, she originally. I'm just gonna add this to mine.
Is this case gonna be solely decided off of witnesses alone? Because I'm looking at the street trying to see if I can see any type of camera. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean there aren't any out there. They could be some off the streets. Could be some residential houses back up that got some cameras on the property that may show it. But from what I'm just seeing off of this shot right here from the dash cam, it don't look like you see any cameras. So how are they going to determine this? This is going to be interesting.
I see her shoes now.
There's Chicago's Bear socks right here, but I don't know if
I
that's
see
her.
the socks and then I see her shoes. So, I mean, she knocked
The
her right out
lady
of her
off of
shoes.
Orchard said she didn't see it, but she heard it. When she heard it, she looked up, and the lady was up in the air, hit the windshield, and went flying.
Yeah, and I haven't ran the driver yet, but she's trying to leave.
The driver?
Well, she's not trying really hard.
She was
It's
just trying to
She's on
give-
the phone with her friend, and her friend's like,
I'd
"Tell
probably-
him that you need to come pick up your friend." I'm
I'd
like,
take
"No."
that. I'd take that phone. Keel's gonna lose his mind if he gets here and she has that phone.
Are they locking you up?
Like, everybody in the street was like, baby girl, you okay? Because we didn't see her. She jumped.
Oh my God, girl. When you said that, I seen lights going down my street.
Dude, she jumped. There was no, like, there's no pedestrian walk. There's no nothing. She just jumped in front of my car.
In her car, or was she walking?
She was walking.
Oh my God.
No shoes, no nothing.
You say what?
No shoes, no nothing. Like, she was homeless.
Oh my God.
Hold on, I gotta call my man.
So typical human being, like she just went through a traumatic. So like I have sympathy for him. I used to. Like if they wanted to sit there and de-escalate the situation by being on the phone with someone that'll make them feel better, okay, do it. Because one thing with the spontaneous utterances, which is like, I haven't read you Miranda, I'm not asking you any questions, but you're like, I just killed this guy. That can be used in court. Now if I ask you without reading you Miranda, like, you just killed this guy, and you're like, yep, I can't use that in court.
Are you able to complete your phone call?
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it just up in the front, okay?
okay.
Okay.
Am
She'll call you back later.
I in trouble?
I'm not saying that you're in trouble. I'm just
She-
saying that
she-
this is now an investigation, and
She jumped out of nowhere.
No, I understand, and I'm not the person to start talking or anything like that. Okay?
She jumped out of nowhere.
I understand, and I'm gonna take that, but I'm just saying that your phone's just gonna go up to the front with me. You'll be able to see it sitting right up there. Okay?
She jumped
You
out of
will get
nowhere.
your phone
She
back,
jumped
okay?
out of nowhere. Everybody will say that.
Just breathe. Okay? Just breathe. I'll be right there with you.
So a lot of times what you'll see is I'll put them in the back, activate the camera, and give them their phone, because then they'll start talking on their phone and give up all that information. You didn't ask them anything. But we just got an email the other day from one of our lieutenants.
I knew they'd be doing that on purpose. And we've seen that in like the last few cases that we've looked at where people get in the back, that couple where the girl was talking so much and her fiance was in the military and she ended up just ruining that career because of what she was saying. Then she got in the back and just spilled the beans. I knew they'd be doing that on purpose, bro. Like, y'all better be quiet in the back of them cars, them cop cars or trucks or SUVs or whatever.
And so if something like this happens, we need to treat them like suspects and take everything from them until proven otherwise. So there's a lot of people that get hit on this road. And it's usually about this time when you can't see them walking on the side of the road. At least you got some excitement.
Yeah. Is she alive? Is she alive? I'm not a criminal, I swear.
I'm not saying you're a criminal.
I'm just a mom. I go to school and I go to work. I was just grabbing a friend. I've never been in a car accident, never had anything. Like, is she alive? No. She came out of nowhere.
Surprisingly, all the fatals I've had, they haven't been like bloody. They've just been, it's from impact, blunt force trauma. Gets them.
Also, my head doesn't really turn like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful. That's actually crazy. I actually saw a dead body.
You'll remember, I'm telling you. You might think, oh, this one's nothing, but I promise you'll remember that for the rest of your life.
It was such a good day. Such a good day. Now I might have killed somebody. I don't even know how. How does that work then? Like, if this girl actually, like, is technically innocent, does she get charged with, like, manslaughter or anything like that?
So basically what they do is they go through all field sobriety tests, make sure, like, because if you're impaired now, that's the reasoning behind this. So once they pull that out and say, like, that was not the cause of this, they'll go over to the incident with them and talk to the witnesses and whatnot, which there ain't really any witnesses. The lady said she's seen the girl hit by the car, but she didn't see, like, how it happened. She just heard the noise, looked up, and the lady was up in the air, hit the windshield, and went flying.
You said there's gonna be other officers coming.
See, that's what I was saying, bro. No cameras. No cameras. So you got to make this case basically off of a witness, a statement from the driver who actually hit the person that is now deceased, some investigation, sobriety test to see, or DUI test, or whatever you call the test. If she comes back and there's no alcohol involved, this is going to be a tough case. Tough one.
Talking to me.
Yeah, they're on the way.
Have they talked to other witnesses?
Huh?
Are they gonna talk to other witnesses?
Yeah, they're gonna talk to everyone.
They also said, like, she just came out of nowhere. She just. How hard do you have to hit someone to knock their socks off? That's crazy. I can't wrap my head around that.
We got basic knowledge of how to do this. The traffic unit has, like, advanced.
She jumps out of nowhere, I swear to God. There's multiple witnesses.
Yeah, I haven't talked to the witnesses.
They all said, they all gathered around me, and they even said, they're like, well, she came out of nowhere. Like, we don't understand.
No, I got you.
Like, I swear, I've never even been in a fender bender before.
Yeah, I see that. It looks like you got a valid driver's license. Clean record.
Yeah, besides speeding, I get that.
You have a warrant, though.
What?
It's not extraditable over here, though.
For what? I only have one speeding ticket.
Did you forget to pay your ticket?
It's $100 and that's not until April.
Sure about that?
Okay, I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. What's going on? We got one vehicle versus one pedestrian. The pedestrian didn't make it. Pedestrian is over there behind the lab cars. We've got the pedestrian's still there. We've got her surrounded with like a target thing. A Roscoe's vehicle is there at the orchard. She has the driver of the vehicle in her squad car. So if we walk up,
She came out of nowhere. She really did. I would never hit somebody on purpose, and I would never, like, I'd rather myself besides hit somebody. So if I ever saw her, I'd run anywhere else besides to her. Anything besides this situation.
oh,
We haven't ID on her yet.
Good thing. Have video on Echo.
Way back there. Past Orchard. She went a long way. Probably on the hood for some of it. Yeah, she might have ridden it.
Ooh, y'all see the car? Look back here to the right where the flashing lights at. If you see that hood, it wasn't just like she hit her. Bro, it looked like somebody hit a deer. That's what that vehicle looks like, fam. It looks like somebody hit a deer. Look. I paused it just right. Look at that. Jeez. Bro. I'm interested to see if any type of alcohol was involved. But also, she could be telling the truth. It's raining. Maybe it wasn't raining before. I don't know. Can't really tell. But if the conditions like it is right now, it's raining. She could have possibly came out of nowhere.
First in a while to get stopped finally.
Can we please just go to a police station or something? I have to pee. I just want this done. I just don't want to keep sitting here looking at the crime scene. I feel like I got murdered.
Hey, the city is usually in Fifth Street right now. Yeah, correctly. I didn't know if they had that occupied. I'm trying to get a hold of Adam 12, and I was going to have to go to Incident 3, but I didn't know if they were seen or not.
Oh, no, it's just like...
You can definitely say she didn't see her. That type of impact, like seeing it from far away was one thing, but when they got up on it, yeah, she ain't see her. Cause it's almost like she tried to drive the car through her. She ain't see her.
Hair, head impression.
23 the base was clear. She must be short.
Yeah, that seats up way the. I won't be enough to send it out.
What are we really waiting for?
Waiting on the traffic officers to come talk to you. And they can tell me what to do. I already told you I don't have a decision-making capabilities right now. They control the scene.
Are they here
And,
now?
that it's going to be a while, so we're going to be waiting a minute.
I think this lady just walked out in front of this car.
Is there any way,
No idea.
you can give a phone number
They
to
said
that
these socks
phone,
blue.
just give me a call.
From their wind. I think Dave, remember right, Dave said they were on the other side of the shoe, but yeah, if it
I
was.
was gonna say that's a hellacious distance from here to,
Yeah. Unless you
and for the socks to come off before the shoes come off.
Want to make dinner yet, or?
She hadn't even made it home yet, so I haven't even seen her. I had grabbed a pizza before she got home though, so thankfully.
Okay. Let's go up, let's talk to Roscoe real quick, and let's talk to the driver, see what she has to say. Hi, Savannah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Officer Moore, Dakota Police Department. This is Officer Bishop. We're crash investigators. We got called in. You doing okay?
Yeah.
You're not hurt, are you?
I don't think so.
I know you've been asked questions already, but we'll have to ask 2 questions, okay? Could you tell us what happened today?
I was just driving down the road and she came out of nowhere.
Okay.
Literally nowhere. And as I hit her, I was shocked. And everybody else even said that she came out of nowhere.
Are there people, as in people with you, or people in other cars?
No, in other cars. I was just driving to my friend's house.
Okay. Where were you coming from today? Because I see that you live in, was it?
Yep, I work at the Pony.
At the where?
The Pony, it's a strip club.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. I work there, and where were you heading to?
I was just grabbing my friend.
Okay, where is that?
It's like 10 minutes away. I have her address on my phone.
Okay. Just going to pick up your friend?
Yeah.
Obviously driving southbound on Knoxville. Are you familiar with this road at all?
No, I'm not from out here at
How
all.
long have you been in Peoria?
Barely ever.
Okay. So you get into town today?
Yeah, just
Okay.
came to grab her.
Okay. So as you're going down the road, I wasn't on duty. What was the weather like? Was it raining at the time? Was it?
It was like not really rainy. It's kind of sunny.
Okay.
But like I was driving behind people, and I was just driving down the road, and
So
out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, I just hit, and I was like, "What?" And then the person in front of me stopped. The girl that was walking stopped. And she was like, I called 911. I was like, you did? And we all ran over there. And, like, all of them started running to me. And they're like, she came out of nowhere. And I was like, you guys seen that, right? Like, she was nowhere. And they're like, yes, she came out of nowhere. Like, we understand that.
Okay. So there's other cars around you that were in front of you?
Yes, it was a car, the black SUV.
Black SUV was in
Yeah,
front of you?
there was a couple.
Okay. You know where she came from? Was she walking in the road?
She was walking on this side of the road. Like this side.
Like along the curb line?
Well, like, I think in the grass.
Okay. Did you see her step out in the road?
No, I didn't see her step out in the road. Like, it just literally just happened.
Okay. When you were driving, were you doing anything else? Like taking a drink from soda? Were you on your phone? Were you
I was just driving.
Just driving. You know about how fast you were going?
No, not really.
Were you driving with traffic? Were you driving slower?
With
faster,
traffic.
With traffic?
195 Franklin.
Okay. Now you said there was a black SUV that was in front of you. Was
Yes,
there any
you
other
could
traffic
ask
that
them.
you
They were
remember?
standing there before. Like, when I hit her, they were standing out there.
Was there any other traffic driving with you that you recall at the time?
No, there was a girl walking her dog, and then there was a black SUV with a couple.
Was she walking with anybody else, or was she by herself?
I think she was by herself.
Okay.
How does this even help right now? Like, you get this does, I don't see this doing anything. How does this help? I get this is their protocol and things they got to do, but like, come on, let's DUI test or something. Do something that's going to help.
When you two had the collision, what happened after the collision? Were you able to stop it real fast?
I
Did it take
stopped
you a
right
while?
then and there. I stopped, and I ran out of my car, and I looked at her, and the girl that was walking the dog over there, she said, she yelled, and she was like, I called 911, and she ran over, and then the guy came out of his SUV, and he ran over, and he said, are you okay? He was like, I seen what happened.
Okay. Now, when you two had the collision, did she immediately fall on the ground? Did
She was already on the ground.
She wasn't like stuck on the hood or anything?
No, she was on the ground.
On the ground?
What lane were you in?
This lane, it was the lane closest to the road, I mean, like, to the side.
To the right or the left?
Whatever lane my car is at right now is the lane I was. I just stopped my car immediately right then and there.
Okay.
What lane was the black SUV in?
Same lane, he was in front of me.
Okay.
Well, that'd be hang tight. They told you.
Did you talk to them, the black SUV in front of me and the girl that was walking the dog?
I don't see him here. We're checking with the officers to see what information.
He was here when, like, you guys pulled up. He was here.
Okay.
We all came from home, so we're trying to figure everything out right
He
now.
was here, and he would even say, he said he didn't see her. And the girl walking the dog, she said the same
Did
thing.
they call police? Call 911 as well?
Yeah, they called 911.
Okay. We'll check with dispatch line. Alright. Were you told that she passed? Okay, she did. So we'll be here for a while working on our investigation. We got to talk to some other people. We'll be back with you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for us right now? Okay. I'll be sitting here that way you're staying warm and dry, okay? If you need anything, Officer Rhodes here for you, alright?
So they all left without giving you a statement?
I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out because we only got here ourselves a few minutes ago talking to someone in command that's out here. So we're trying to figure that out. And if not, we'll see who called in, or we'll start calling those numbers and seeing who saw what, okay? All right. Be with you in a little bit, okay?
So, no sobriety test, no get out, no walk a straight line, no pin in your face, no hold up one leg, no none of that. None of that. So, are we just gonna let the person, well, I don't know, however long you stay on scene, do you start to sober up? Is it not in your system, or is it still in your system? What? I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I'm just surprised they haven't initiated that process. So maybe I guess they still know that they got time, I guess. Maybe that's the case. Maybe as long as they get it done, they get it done. I don't know. I just find that strikingly odd.
Start making those calls.
Okay, I got 2 right now. I got the chick that seen her flying in the air, and then I guess it was a nurse on scene that stopped whoever was doing CPR. And, she started doing CPR. So.
She said something about we seeing something, so she might be one of the witnesses, possibly. I'm going to see.
Okay, yeah. Talk to her real quick. Thank you.
Yep.
You okay back there?
Yeah. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? What are they talking about?
Got her identified. No one was home. They called the number that was calling her. It was her twin sister who lives in Kansas City, they said. So family knows. Twin sister told the coroner's office that they argue with her all the time about walking on Knoxville. She's gonna get hit. So I'm wondering if she's walking up the side and she goes to cross here when she gets hit.
Yeah, I'm thinking she was crossing like at the intersection.
The coroner's office got pictures of her though, so
Okay.
I told him I need to get them from them.
I have to use the bathroom. Is there a bathroom?
Have you mentioned to him that you need to go to the bathroom?
No, I don't know who to talk to. I don't know what's going on. Never been in this situation. Don't I need to call like a lawyer or something?
You can. Just not right now.
She seems like she's being somewhat elusive, I felt like, when you were talking to her. Just, like, where were you heading to? Well, my friend's house. Where do they live? I have it in my phone. Like, I don't know. And then, I'm not familiar with Peoria, but I work at...
Yeah. Anything else on her? She's valid, right?
Yeah. She's wanted.
Is that Lee County? Yeah.
Failure to appear.
Okay.
Doesn't look like we're within.
Is this the ride now? You
Yeah.
got rid of that black SUV?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go home.
And that's crazy too. I didn't even think about that. She got a warrant for a speeding ticket. Speeding ticket. So that don't look good against you. Number one, that you got a speeding ticket and then this happens. Don't look good. Don't look good at all for you.
But you guys are gonna talk to this driver.
Yes.
If this lady, if you guys find that this lady just walked out in front of her, we're not doing anything. But if you guys are gonna issue tickets or whatnot, you can text me and let me know.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that will change for an autopsy.
Okay.
That we'll post her if there's tickets. But if it was purely an accident, she walked out in front. And I've talked down to the brother and the sister. The brother's in Atlanta, Georgia, and the sister, and they both said they argue with her all the time about walking across the street. So
Did they mention if she lives alone?
she does, and they said she has cats. And they wanted me to go over and check on the cats. I'm like, well, I just shined the light in there, and the cats came to the door. So
Alright. Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. I'll text Lauren and make sure that she cooks you dinner.
Well, that kind of plays into the driver's favor right there, with the brother and the sister saying that, even though it don't help too much, helps a little bit, just in case they don't find anything. You know what I mean? Then that looks good in her favor. So we'll see.
So
Sounds good.
all right, thanks.
Thanks.
Sir. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank you.
If they're leaving, does that mean it's done?
I think we're getting close.
He's gonna start on scanning and stuff. I'm gonna go talk to the driver a little bit more. I don't want to be here till midnight, because I have you back at 6:45.
I was in FTO. Traffic was 6 to 2, and I hated it for the first couple days. But then after that, I was like, "Oh man, 6 to 2 is pretty legit."
Savannah?
Yeah.
I'm Officer Bischoff. I'm with the Peoria Police Department Traffic Division. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit more. All right. You're in town because you work at the Pony.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been at work tonight yet, or?
I stopped there. My friend called me, asked me to come get her, so I left there just to run down. Like, I literally dropped my stuff off there. I was like, all right, I'll come grab you. Drove down the street, and then this happened.
Okay. What time did you go in then?
Like, literally, like 10 minutes before all this shit happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just approximate time.
I have no idea. I don't even know what time I got there. Like, I wasn't looking at my phone. I walked in, looked at the bartender, said I'm clocking in, and then I was like, oh wait, Rain called me, so then I dropped my stuff off, walked out, came here.
Okay. But it was about 10 minutes before this happened.
Yes. Like,
Okay.
right down the street.
And you were going to pick up Rain?
Yeah, that's,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Where's she stay at?
Whatever address was on my GPS.
Okay, gotcha. So as you're heading down the road, what do you see? Like, do you remember your route at all? Like,
The GPS is on my screen, because you see in the screen on there is the GPS. I took a turn, I was just driving down out of nowhere, it just smacked. And all of a sudden I see smoke, I see everything, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I slam on my brakes. And then I get out of the car and I see her, and then everybody starts running over, and they're like, you okay? Like, you okay? Like, we seen what happened, like, you alright? And I was like, she just came out of nowhere, and they're like, we understand, like, we didn't see her either. And I was just like, I don't understand. And then the guy in front of me got out of his car, and he, like, grabbed my shoulder. He said, you okay? And I was like, where did she come from? He's like, I don't know. I don't understand either. Like, they all said, like, we don't understand.
okay. So do you remember what road you came down, though? Like, did you make a right on the Knoxville down here?
I just turned down this road, and I came down here.
Okay. Had you been through any traffic lights recently?
Probably.
Okay. And you said earlier that you were traveling in the right lane, the closest to the curb?
Yes.
Okay.
And there was a black SUV in front of me.
Did you catch their names at all? Or?
Nope. Because as soon as he came out and talked to me, I was put in the back of the car.
Okay. Gotcha. And as you're driving, how fast would you say you were going? Approximately.
Just the speed limit.
What is the speed limit?
Just whatever the was on my GPS. Because the GPS tells you the speed limit.
Okay. Do you remember if she came from your right side? Was she out
The
in
right-
front of the car?
Just
or
right on the
out
right side.
From the
Just
left
from-
side?
What? Yeah, the right side.
Okay. Did you see anything prior to the hit?
Not really. I was just driving down the road right behind the black SUV.
About how much distance was between you and the black SUV?
Like 2 cars.
2 cars?
Yes.
Okay. So did she step out in between the two, or?
She had to have.
Okay.
Did you guys talk to the guy in the black SUV?
There was nobody here, like, witness-wise when we got here.
Are you serious? Because there was a girl with a dog, and there was a black SUV with a couple in front
Like
of
I say,
them, and they
we're-
both said the same thing.
We're still not saying that they weren't, and I'm not saying that
So,
nobody
like,
has...
the witnesses that were here went before you guys got here?
Before I personally got here. I came from my home. So I got called in.
So they
So
did
they
give a
were not
statement
here.
to somebody.
I don't know. I don't know who talked to everybody yet. Okay.
Can I call a lawyer?
What's that?
Can I call a lawyer?
You would like to talk to a lawyer?
No, I mean, if, like, the witnesses that were here that also had the same thing, and nobody has their statements, I would like to call a lawyer.
Give me a few minutes.
Hey, she technically got that right. She got that right. So, and I don't blame her. I probably, when things settled in, I probably would have been screaming for a lawyer a long time ago. Long time ago. Because at this point, if you ain't got no witnesses, this could go either way. This could go either way. So, yeah. Lawyer. Every time they open that door, lawyer. And I gotta pee. She done told him she gotta pee.
Now she's getting, like, agitated, and if nobody talked to the witnesses, like, her demeanor is changing. Now she wants to talk to a lawyer.
I mean, I don't blame her at all. I don't blame her at all.
But yeah, the couple that I talked to, everybody was like semi not helpful because it was all after the fact. Nobody seen the actual accident or crash. She blew up for you at all?
I didn't ask for that yet.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Finally, what are we, 30 minutes into this video, which means it was a lot longer on scene because I'm pretty sure this video has been chopped up. We done seen several different body cam angles. So finally, all this time they finally now are going to get her to blow and see.
You been drinking any alcohol today?
No.
Using any illegal drugs?
No.
Using any illegal medications, anything like
No.
that? Okay. Well, any reason to believe that right now, but it's a question I gotta ask.
Okay.
What I would like to ask is if you'd be willing to give me a breath sample to show that you don't have any alcohol in your
Okay.
system. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So So for this, deep breath in, long steady breath like you're trying to blow up a balloon, okay? Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Very good. Been drinking today?
Just at the bar earlier this morning.
You just said you didn't have anything. Now you really need a lawyer. Now you done. You done at this point. You done. You just said you did. You done. You done. She's done.
For a Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Shouldn't have been anything though.
How long ago was that?
Hours ago.
How many hours ago?
Well, it's an hour and a half to get to Peoria from my place, so hour and a half before all this.
Okay. Alright, hang tight, I'll be with you in a minute, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. 116. Mike asked her, I'm like, were you drinking? No. I did that. Like, you haven't been drinking? Well, it was like a Bloody Mary like a while ago, like when she was at home. Oh.
I smell perfume, but I thought I may have gotten a slight odor as I was talking to her.
0.16.
0.16.
I smell shit. Yeah.
I think since the weather and she's in like a little skimpy crop top and stuff. Yeah, let's go to the station. Okay.
Never even been in a bender. Like, God damn. The universe really threw this one at me.
Hey, Savannah.
Yep.
We're gonna move to this car over here.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
You're still not in handcuffs or anything right now. They say just gotta move you over here. We're gonna run down to the police department.
My phone?
We'll grab it. I'm gonna ask you to do a couple things for me. Based on we're investigating a fatal car crash, all right? So pretty serious incident.
Yes.
I'm not saying that.
She literally came out of nowhere.
And I know that's what you're telling me, but just like if you were on the other end of it, you would want us to do our job fully, so that family and stuff like that can have
There was
closure.
no crosswalk, and she was really right there, and all
I
the
gotcha.
witnesses said the same thing.
I gotcha. And we're talking to everybody. So we're gonna knock on doors. We're calling all the people
Did
that.
you talk to the ones that were there, like the?
Yeah.
Yes.
I already talked to him.
Did they say the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
She just like came right out of nowhere.
Literally everybody said they didn't see it.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna ask you to do. First thing I want you to do. Did you graduate? What's your highest level of education?
I'm in college for nursing right now.
Nursing. Okay. How far along are you?
About to start my first year. Like, I finished my generals. I'm about to start clinicals.
Okay. So, associate's degree or any?
I'm working
do you
on
have?
my RN right now.
Okay. High school.
High school's finished. Yes.
Graduated. Okay. So what I want you to do is just count backwards for me from 69 to 43.
69
to 43.
68, 67, 66, 60. Okay, hold on. 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 39. No, 40, 39. Sorry. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 32. Okay, hold on. 32, 30. I'm sorry, I'm not good at this in general.
Okay.
Mathematics, I failed at fully.
Okay. Baby girl, he told you to stop at, I think, 43. You still going? No, stop.
Okay.
Do you remember what I told you or what I wanted you to do?
Backwards from 69, yes.
To
0?
no, 43.
43, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's not, okay, I just hit somebody and almost murdered, like really murdered somebody, okay? I'm still in shock from the fact that I was supposed to go grab my friend and instead I murdered somebody and my 8-year-old daughter's at home wondering where her mom's at.
Okay. I didn't get on yet or anything. I just asked if you remembered what I asked you to do.
But like I'm still...
Okay. All right. Do you know your ABCs?
Yes, I know my ABCs.
Okay. Can you say
A, B, C,
Hang
D,
on.
E, F, G,
You gotta let me finish, alright? Can you say your ABCs
Yes, I can
starting with the letter E and end on the letter U?
U, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Q.
Okay. Do you have any?
Did she say LMNOQ? Oh, she's done. She's done. Cooked. Yeah, she's done, bro. Yeah. 2 tests back to back failed. LMNOQ. Did she say LMNOQ?
Eye problems or abnormalities?
Yes, I wear glasses.
Okay. Can you stand up for me? Step over here. So, do you have like a specific diagnosis with your eyes?
Oh, not really, just far-sighted.
Okay. What I want you to do, keep following my stimulus with your eyes only until I tell you to stop. Do you understand those instructions? Okay. Let me take a break. Just blink a couple times, relax, and then we're going to go back to it. So, feet together, hands down your sides. Keep following. Alright. See the line on the floor right there? Okay. Do you have any physical disabilities or physical problems or disabilities? Okay.
Yeah, I just got a pee.
Okay. Do you want to use the bathroom first or you want to get through
Let's
this?
just get through this.
Okay. So place your left foot on that line ahead of you. Okay. Now place your right foot
In front of it?
on the line ahead of your left foot with the heel of your right foot against the toe of your left foot. And then place your arms at your sides. Alright. Maintain this position until I've completed the instructions. Do not start to walk until I tell you to. Do you understand the instructions so far?
Yeah, this is because I'm clumsy. Even my kid is.
Okay. I'm going to demonstrate for you real quick.
I know how to do this. I've
Okay.
seen it 1,000 times.
1, 2, 3.
I'm clumsy.
Maintain your position though.
No
1,
matter what, I'm clumsy.
2, 3. Alright. Go back to the start.
Sir, I just killed somebody on accident. Like, my mind is not here.
Okay. Well, I need you to do
I
this.
just did my daughter's birthday party and then I killed somebody.
Okay. Do you want to complete the test?
I just want to get home to my kid.
Get you a lawyer. Go ahead and get the lawyer. Get you a lawyer. Because then why do the test? Tell them no. If you're in this state, which you should be in, you have every right to be in, then tell them no. Get you a lawyer and deal with it that way. But you doing it is making it worse. And then you're already saying you're going to do it, and then you want to holler that you don't want to do it. It's you making this worse on you. Then you making yourself look bad in this situation.
What do you want me to do? You want me to keep walking? What do you want?
Do you want me to go through the instructions again, or do you have it?
Home to my kid.
Okay. Well,
This is not my fault that somebody decided to walk in front of my car. There is no crosswalk. There is nothing. Nobody's seen her. She just darted in front of my car. She committed my car.
Okay.
Now, I might not be able to see my daughter because somebody decided to dart in front of my car.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
I want you
I
to.
want my kid. I just want my kid.
I want you to do the walk and the turn, just like I explained it to you.
I am walking. I am
Okay.
walking. I am walking. I am walking. I am walking. There. I am walking. I just want my kid. I just want my daughter. I just want to know what is going on. I just want to know, be able to tell her what is going on. I am here. I've been sitting in a cop car for hours. There's no way I'm possibly drunk. I just want to go home. I just want my kid. I just want my kid. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I just want my kid.
Do you want to finish this or not?
I don't care anymore. I just whatever.
Fort North Sheriff at the Dairy Queen.
Okay. Well, I'd like to get through this.
If a plan's gonna be in a blue Honda for a hit.
You brutalized me. You did everything. What more do you want from me?
Okay.
Some
Like I
girl
said,
just walked in front of my car. There's witnesses. This doesn't prove anything. She just walked in front of my car.
like I've said, I understand that, but this is all part of the investigation. Okay.
What? Did somebody committed suicide with my car?
I want you to. I'm gonna explain something. Okay. When I tell you to, I want you to tilt your head back, close your eyes. I want you to approximate the passage of 30 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, they gotta finish this test because after this test comes the handcuffs. So I feel like they're making sure they finish this and complete this before they put the handcuffs on her because I feel like they're coming next.
Okay. When you think 30 seconds has passed, I want you to.
How many of these tests is there?
I want you to open your eyes and tell me stop. Do you think you can do that? Like I say,
I'll try.
just tip your head back, close your eyes, and whatever you do to approximate the passage of 30 seconds, okay? And then open your eyes, tell me stop. Let me get my... Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay. How long was that?
30 seconds? Was
Okay.
that it?
How'd you get there?
I was counting.
Counting like 1, 2,
Yeah,
or
2.
just by 1? So 1,
Was that
2,
close?
3. 25.8. Okay. One more thing, real quick. I'm going to place you under arrest for driving under the influence. Okay.
How did you figure that one out? Because of these tests after I just hit somebody, or? Obviously, I'm not gonna pass your test after I just went through something traumatic.
Let's just go to what's that?
Can I call a lawyer too? Because I got one.
What's that?
Can I call my lawyer?
Okay.
The suspect was charged with 2 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol as Class A misdemeanors, and 1 count of aggravated driving under the influence as a Class 2 felony. As of this production, she has an upcoming jury trial scheduled for the 12th of May 2025, and, with a felony conviction, could face the possibility of 3 to 7 years in prison. Now, what do you think? Was alcohol truly...
This is crazy. This is a crazy one. This is gonna be interesting. I wish we'd have known what the outcome of this one is gonna be. Like I said, it was gonna be hard until they made her do the sobriety test and it came back that she was under the influence. That might have sealed her fate. But who knows? Y'all let me know what you think and be safe though.